There are many things that are important to me today. I have certain moments and I have certain people, certain things that I have to thank for who I am today. One of them being my parents. My parents are basically what keep me going throughout the day. They take me from place to place, they take me to practices, they take me to school, they are what pay for my education. They do manyest things for me, and I can't be more grateful for what they have done. Now, here is my lovely mother and father. Other things that are really important to me that affect my life include my pets. I have a cat, I have a lizard, and I have a frog and a newt. For whoever that doesn't know what a newt is, it's kind of like a salamander. Now, I may not always take care of these pets, but when I do, they are what is teaching me responsibility. I wouldn't be as responsible as I am today if it weren't for them and having me to take care of them. Everyone always has some personal issues, whether it be going through a rough patch with your friend, or maybe you're having some family problems, or you're having some issues within school. Everyone always has slightly different personal issues. Now, you need some sort of antidepressant without the pills to help you out whenever you're feeling under the weather, right? Now, you may go talk to your other friends, you may go see a movie, you might even sleep sometimes. Everyone has that sort of antidepressant. For me, it's soccer. Whenever I go on the pitch, whenever I step on the field, I forget about my personal life and I only think about playing soccer. It's helped me out greatly throughout my life. I use it every time I feel down, and it's always coming handy for me. Whether it be like, practicing on the field and just kind of playing around, or, maybe putting in some razzle-dazzle at the end of a goal, it's always having a lot of fun whenever I'm on the field or playing with a soccer ball. When I was younger, maybe grade 2, grade 1, and kindergarten, I used to go to McDonald's very often. I used to go to many fast food places. I'd always ask my mom to go get me that Big Mac or, the chicken nuggets. I wasn't the healthiest of kids. I wasn't the slimmest of kids either. As soon as I entered middle school, grade 6 and throughout till today, I have realized that eating healthy and eating right was very important. That moment when it occurred to me that I should be eating healthier was a huge part of my life. I would not be where I am today. I would not look like the person I look today if it wasn't for me and the realization that I should be eating healthier and eating properly and cutting down on fast foods and junks. Once I started eating healthy, I started to get into the areas of exercising properly and regularly. Now, as I moved into grade 6, I started learning that not only did I have to eat right, I had to exercise. And I started exercising. It started out with a few school sports, started out with running maybe. Now I've moved on to just, weight training, everything typical grade 9, grade 10 high school students do. And it has changed me greatly, and I am improved physically, and it is helping me become a better person and athlete. I was born in Iran. When I was 2, I came down to Canada and I lived here in Vancouver. Now, I do have a lot of friends and a lot of family in Canada that I do regularly visit. But, at the age of 7, I went to visit one of my friends, one of my really old friends, Kamiar, and, it was just, I had so much fun with him and I hated having to leave back to Canada that it was just a little heartbreaking to leave. Now, the next time I went when I was 9, I visited him and I heard some great news. I heard that he was moving to Canada with us and he was going to live here. Now, as soon as he came a couple of years later, we talked, we had so much fun together. It was so good seeing him out here in Canada rather than Iran for a month out of the 2 years. And now I still visit him very often. We do hang out a lot of the times, and he always helps me with my problems. He's always there for me. And he is a big part of who I am today. Other important people in my life would definitely have to be my friends. I wouldn't be here my personality would not be the same if my friends hadn't molded who I am today. You know, you're in first grade, you're in that new school, you sit down and you meet that person sitting beside you, and you say, hey. And since then, I've known that person for a long time. And that person is who has molded me today, and I would not be who I am right now without him. And many of my other friends that I've met later on, they are very, very special to me, and they have impacted me greatly. You guys may be one of those people that likes to know about the new shoe, the new style, the new movies coming out, maybe the new books. I'm not like that. I like to know about the new computers and the new information on how computers work. Now, I may have taken a few courses here and there to learn about computers, maybe the networks, maybe programs they use, maybe ways that files get compressed. I like to learn about everything. I don't like staying behind. Computers and technology has been moving very fast, and it's been upgrading quickly, and if I stay behind, I'll fall behind like everyone else. And I am not one of those people that like to stay at the bottom. I like to go at the top. Even if it's with computers, I like to know about it. My education is very important to me. I come to school, I come to Riverside, I come to learn, I come prepared, I come willing to learn new concepts and understand them. And this planning, math, science, this is all what is deciding my career and the path for my future. So I expect myself to come every day, ready to learn, ready to put my full effort so that my future can become better.